Citadelle des Morts is a great map. You could argue that the castle and the town below feel like one of the most grounded and authentic feeling zombies maps we've had. It really does feel like we're in a French town with a castle. Visually it's so stunning. The gameplay is fun. The map offers multiple ways to play with the big open spawn area or the tight sections, which give it a nice replayability. The swords are an interesting take on the elemental wonder weapons we've had compared to the previous games, as they're melee only but still have their unique elemental abilities. But I would still see myself using the Mustang and Sallies or the ray gun over them, and I'll get into that further later on. So we have a fun map with stunning visuals, elemental wonder weapons, a boss fight, and enough lore to digest for months. So why, at the time of recording this, do I feel a sense of melancholy towards Citadelle des Morts? I think it's best to start with some backstory. I've been playing Call of Duty Zombies for over half my life now, and it was the direct reason I got into PC gaming, and kickstarted my passion for programming as well. Whilst my career might be in the games industry, I'm doing this as a fan. A die-hard fan at that. Spending hours and hours in live streams of Mr. Waffle Waffles trying to contribute ideas to solve the Easter eggs when the map launched, and watching the community band together is just the reason why this game mode is so special. I live for it. Citadelle des Morts was the first map I decided to go into completely blind of any real gameplay. I'd only seen the 1-minute trailer that was posted by Call of Duty themselves to hype up the map, but outside of that I had zero knowledge going into it. I wanted to go into everything with the most fresh perspective I could. It was pretty clear that the gameplay loop from the main Easter egg was going to involve upgrading the 4 swords. Previous maps like Origins and Der Eisendrache had already required to do at least one of the wonder weapons, so I put that as my first task. The start of the entire quest begins with finding Kraft in his jail cell just beside Quick Revive, which is actually convenient placed as you need the lightning rod, and I find it best spawns in that room. I quite enjoyed doing the Raven quest to unlock the Void Sword, as it had callbacks to Zetsubo Nishima and Gorod Krovi, in which you had to acquire a part or activate some part of the upgrade quest by using the sewer system, which was actually quite nostalgic. I quite enjoyed that. I'd say the Raven Sword was definitely the hardest to do when going in blind, just because there were so many symbols to try and remember, but I found it quite annoying that acquiring all the swords was soft-locked behind round 10. It just felt like an arbitrary addition that neither Origins or even Der Eisendrache had, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them being easy to acquire, but I'm not okay with them being in the 1-minute gameplay trailer, alongside pretty much everything else this map has to offer, and it's the reason for this video. The boss, each of the sword upgrades, the Doppelgast, are all present in this 1-minute trailer. I fully understand wanting to get people excited for the new map and showcase the hard work and changes the devs have made, but to spoon feed everything on this map left me feeling so deflated. Just imagine if blowing up the Der Eisendrache moon or blowing up Earth back in Black Ops 1 was in the trailer, and how much less impact that would have had in the community. Outside of the intel drops and radios throughout the map, I didn't feel like this map really had anything new to offer. I went back to see the Der Eisendrache trailer and the Origins trailer, and just, they're so good. And at most you see the Will of the Ancients. You don't get to see any of the upgrades, you don't see the Undercroft, you don't see any of the staffs. So learning new things on that map genuinely felt rewarding, rather than, oh, I've already seen this, I just need to acquire it. It really felt like we were discovering stuff in real time. It felt so rewarding learning how to upgrade the bows, going through like the Wolf quest, acquiring those bones, or even the piano step for the lightning staff. It was different, it felt new, it was interesting. It involved trial and error and just collaboration within the community to figure out how to do these steps. It could be down to the fact that data miners and leaks are now the norm, and hiding stuff in the game is harder than it is, at least compared to previous titles, but I really do miss those mystical adventures of learning something new within the map. I personally think the better approach was to have the launch trailer be much more mysterious, be more lore driven, just to give the hardcore players something more exciting to be amped up about, and something they know they're going to be diving into with no clues, and something to push for. And then with the directed mode, they could release the same gameplay trailer that they released this time for Citadelle. Something that showcases more of what's available in the map, and then through that guided process of the directed mode, it'll be much easier for them to acquire it. And just a personal gripe, please stop putting the final boss zombie in the trailer. There's no reason for it to be there. We know we're going to get the boss fight, so let the boss fight revelation take place going into the boss fight arena, not in the trailer. We know Treyarch still has the ability to surprise us. Just look at all the side Easter eggs present in Terminus Island and Liberty Falls. It's so evident that the team working on the game currently really do love zombies like we do. Take in the RC boat racing Easter egg in Terminus Island. There is absolutely no reason for it to be in there, but it's fun. I just wish it extended through the main quest as well. This trend of spoon feeding the audience, because apparently we're not smart enough to make it on our own way, is not just present in Call of Duty, it's present in so many other games. Think about the infamous yellow paint direction that a lot of single player games like God of War are taking. It's pretty evident that they really do think we won't be able to get through their games on our own. And I really doubt that we need this helping hand, because it just stands out like a sore thumb. To wrap up, I'm going to discuss the final cutscene after beating the boss fight, and its underwhelming nature. There was only 2 points that were really made, is that Kraft is Richtofer's father, that we sort of learned through radios anyway, and how Richtofer ends up in America through the MK Ultra project, and that the Sentinel artifact is now in a dig site near Avalon, but still in France, obviously hinting towards some sort of origin parallel universe / remake. And that's it. Kraft dies to a zombie, and that's all we learn. It pales in comparison to the cutscenes we receive in Black Ops 3. You could even argue Black Ops 4. It just feels so lackluster to get 2 dialogue points and a basically irrelevant character death. So while the map may be fun, lore-wise it does nothing for me, and that is why I feel the art of discovery is being lost within modern gaming. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this type of video, please subscribe and like the video. It'll help me out, and it'll let me know that you want more type of these commentaries in the future.